Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. As I promised yesterday, I have 2 more leaks to show you from episode 70 part 1, and they are even crazier than the leaks I showed you yesterday because it reveals a lot more about the next episode, like what might happen and where it'll be located at, since from the leaks I showed you yesterday, we all knew that we wouldn't be looking at the same POVs from episode 69, and I'm assuming that we'll get to see what's happening inside the bunker with the squad in episode 70 part 2. And some people have been questioning if these leaks I'm showing you are real or not, and the answer is, they are real. You may be asking why Dafuk didn't post these leaks to Discord or the merch store, and from what I understand, he didn't want to share it there because when he does, people usually think that the episode will be coming out the next day. And as I mentioned in my last video, Dafuk wanted me to mention that there is a chance that episode might be delayed a little more, and he may not be able to finish everything until the 14th, but we'll have to wait and see. But before we get into the new leaks from episode 70 part 1, make sure to like this video and subscribe if you enjoy the leaks I showed yesterday and will show later in today's video. Anyways, here go. First, we have to talk about couple stuff I missed on yesterday's leaks. The first one is the writing on the shutter door next to the flamethrower cameraman. My dumbass couldn't figure out what it said, but apparently it was something so easy. I guess thinking about TV Woman all the time got my brain rotten. So many people in the comments mentioned that it might be saying no smoking, and it really does make sense. It does fit the narrative, and we see a flamethrower cameraman literally next to this text firing flames. Kind of a cool little Easter egg, to be honest. Also, people have mentioned that the flamethrower this cameraman has the exact same flamethrower as Pyro from Team Fortress 2. Other than this, some people had theories about the other leak I showed you, which had a skibidi toilet in the center of it. In this leak, we see 2 weapons under his rocket launchers, and even though it's still not confirmed what it is, many people have mentioned that it might be something similar to what the moist critical toilet had in episode 61. If you guys remember, he had 2 flashlights that worked kinda like a stun gun. But to me, the shape doesn't really fit, so I don't know. It really might be anything. Now that all this is out of the way, it's time to get into the first leak of today. The first leak of today is actually upgraded Titan TV man looking kinda mad. It really wasn't clear if we were outside or inside after I showed you the leaks from yesterday, but I think this leak confirms that we'll start the episode outside the bunker to see what the Titans are up to. As you guys know, we saw them leave the main bunker area in episode 69 part 2. But it looks like they didn't go too far away because with the large rocket launcher toilet leak we saw, we know that we'll be close to the bunker. Maybe a secret door? Maybe we'll be at the back door for the bunker because we also saw a leak from the inside of wherever they are, and the second leak I'll show you in a second will give you a better idea of what's happening. But why is the upgraded Titan TV man mad? I don't know what happens, but you know it's bad when he uses the mad emoji. From the first leak we saw, it didn't really look like the threat is hard for the Titans to clear if they all went to the same place, which we don't know yet. I'm assuming that all 3 Titans will be at the same place in this episode, but there is a chance that they split up to different gates. We also have no idea who the POV cameraman will be, because all the frames we saw till now are from totally different places, but thanks to the new upgrades for the regular cameraman, they can fly now with the jetpack, and that might actually allow Dafuk to make cooler scenes and cinematography. It feels like TV Woman won't be in episode 70 part 1, but she better be there in the next part. Everyone also thinks that there will be a huge reveal in episode 70, since on both episode 50 and episode 60 there were huge reveals, but we already got one of the biggest reveals in episode 67 with the return of upgraded Titan TV man. So this begs the question, what will Dafuk reveal that's even bigger than the upgraded Titan TV man reveal? We also don't know if the reveal will be in episode 70 part 1, since it's already confirmed that there are going to be multiple parts and we don't know if it's just 2 parts or more. There is a likely chance that the big reveal will be in the next part and not this one, or maybe there will be multiple reveals. The possibilities are literally endless. I honestly have no idea, but Dafuk has been hyping this episode a lot, and it's been a long while since he shared this many leaks before an episode, and whenever he has done this before, it always was a huge episode. The last time this happened was in episode 65, if I remember correctly. And that was the episode where the Titans fought the imposter G-Man toilet. And funny enough, that was the episode where Dafuk gave the first ever exclusive leak to Creekcraft to show it in his stream. I think we can safely say that this episode is going to be huge. This next leak is actually of one of the upgraded large cameramen. We weren't really sure if all the large cameraman got huge laser weapons after episode 69 part 2, but I think it's now clear that all of them will either have a laser gun or an equivalent to it, because from what we've seen, all the regular cameraman now have weapons ranging from stun guns to shotguns to flamethrowers. And all the large cameraman that had rocket launchers probably got upgraded to laser weapons to be able to successfully finish this skibidi bunker raid. And not gonna lie, this weapon really fits the large cameraman. It also looks like the large cameraman's cloth textures also have been updated like the normal cameraman, and they look a lot more crisp. Alongside this, if you actually look carefully and zoom in on his camera, we can see that the large cameraman still has circular lens protectors, unlike the new rectangle version for the regular cameraman. But I do have a question. Now that it's established that these camera lenses are different for regular and large cameraman, will plunger cameraman have a circular one or a rectangle one? Because as you guys know, the large cameraman in episode 68 part 2 actually gave his lens protector to the plunger cameraman right before he died, and it was a circular one, unlike the new ones. I know it's something very minor, but still interesting. Also, I haven't talked about it, but we are clearly inside somewhere right now, and it doesn't look like anywhere we've seen in the bunker yet, but from what we know thanks to the other leaks, this place is probably the back door for the bunker because we know that we'll see at least upgraded Titan TV man in this episode, and we know that he teleported away, and we saw the other Titans going to the back of the bunker's mountain. Alongside this, we saw the leak with the rocket launcher toilet, and he clearly looked like he was near the bunker area, and now this leak. My guess is that we'll be watching it from a POV cameraman that just came as reinforcement at the back area of the bunker where the back door and the garage are. I may be wrong about this, but it does sound plausible that there will be a garage at the back. We'll most likely see the rocket launcher toilets that we saw in the first leak I showed, and maybe some more toilets. And while fighting them, I'm assuming that the either all Titans or just upgraded Titan TV man will arrive to the scene and demolish all the toilets outside the bunker area to help the reinforcement team since they already cleared out the main entrance. After this, the reinforcement squad probably will start entering the bunker, and that's where the fun will begin. The leaks we got from inside this place looks like we'll see quite a bit of action inside too, because we saw the flamethrower cameraman using his flamethrower, and the large cameraman in the last leak looks like he is also ready to fight. But the real question is, how long is this episode? Because when you think about it, it seems like there is so much that'll happen in this episode. And I actually do have the answer to this. This part may sound like it's off the script because it kinda is. Since Dafuk told me that I can reveal how long episode 70 part 1 is going to be after this video was edited. And as you guys can guess, it's not going to be a short episode, and it's actually going to be longer than 3 minutes. Which is crazy, and it definitely will be worth the wait. Now all we can do is to wait until Dafukboom finished the episode. It looks like he is quite far into the episode, and we'll get to see the episode soon, but as he said, it probably won't be before the 14th or the 15th at this point. I'm beyond hyped for this upcoming episode. If you have enjoyed today's leaks, don't forget to like and subscribe. Elite Cameraman out.